my cuties. If no one has told you already today, I want you to know that they are obsessed. For those of you that are new, welcome, I'm Jem, and in today's pick a card reading, we are going to be discussing who is obsessed with you. In pick a card readings, you can view them how you like, you could watch the whole video, or catch whatever, pick whatever catches your eye. As long as you take what resonates and leave the rest. Disclaimer, this is for entertainment purposes only. You can decide your own future and you have your own free will. Also know that every reader reads differently. I read very candidly and honest, so there could possibly be some deep messages. Before we hop right into the video, I want to let you guys know the different ways you can help on my channel. One is by checking out my Depop and my Instagram. On my Depop, I sell personal readings that are linked in the description. It's 20 minutes of any deck you choose, unlisted on YouTube here for your eyes only. Also, I have an Amazon wish list of desired decks if you are feeling generous. Know that any donations are extremely appreciated but not expected. I thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. So, today I am a little bit off. I'm feeling off. I did my nails and this one came fucked up because it's green, so it's harder to cure the green color because of the purple light or whatever. So this one didn't get fully cured, doesn't matter. But I'm feeling off a little bit today. I feel weird, to be honest. Just my day was kind of shitty. But I'm not gonna let it affect the reading. I just felt like maybe to share, maybe you relate. And I chose these rings, the snake rings. I just felt called to use them. So there could definitely be some jealousy going on. We also have green here. So this could remind me of jealousy or like snakes, like actual snakes. So let's get into the piles. I'm going to shuffle my deck on here and we're just going to have a card pull out, like that comes out of the deck to help us understand who maybe is in each pile. Like give us a little symbol or some sort of thing that could catch your eye that will help you decide which pile to choose. Like give us like a symbol, a sign, zodiac sign or something to help each person choose a pile. Let me shuffle one more time. Okay. 1, 2, 3. This is for pile 1. We got mental illness. Okay. For pile 1, so this person could possibly have or deal with mental illness. If that relates, you may want to pick pile 1. Okay, now let's pick a symbol to help us understand who is for pile 1. I'm at pile 2. Please give us a symbol for pile 2. 1, 2, 3. We have insecurity. Interesting, the colors, the bright yellow. 1. Now help us pick a symbol for pile 3. 1, 2, 3. We got Leo in reverse. So Leo in reverse could be someone who's a little bit self-centered. They could also be suppressing a lot of their emotions, and they could be someone who's non-understanding. So if that relates, you may want to pick on pile 3. All right, so let's hop into the readings, and starting with pile 1. Hello, my beautiful pile 1s. If you chose the mental illness card or the image on the thumbnail for pile 1, this will be your reading on who is obsessed with you. So I'm going to try to channel one person. If you feel called to other piles, there might be multiple people that are, you know, obsessing or thinking about you a lot. So you may want to pick another pile as well. But so this reading is going to be, we're going to try to like put a bunch of messages. It's probably gonna be a little messy. I'm just gonna throw a bunch of cards on the table here. But I really want to try channeling one person. And what else? Just seeing who they are and what they're about and why they might be obsessed with you. So, off the bat, we know that they could be struggling with some mental illness. It came upright, so usually that means like a positive message, or could just be something like externally, like they are outwardly, like it's obvious that they have mental illness. So we have a bat here. I'm gonna take the bat because there was too many cards. So we have the bat. Let's see what else. We could pull the bat, and let's pull another card. So this could be their higher self. Let's just pull out like 3 of them. One representing their higher self, the regular self, and we could get another one that represents their shadow self. 1, 2, 3. There's starfish. Okay, so they could definitely have air sign placements. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. So they could have one of those signs. And then we also have water here, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So with the bat, let's see what the bat says here. The bat, where are you, the bat? Okay, so the bat is someone who is probably in some darkness. They are probably in a like position of trying to let go, letting go. It says death leading to rebirth. It says before emerging, the bat waits for the sun to set and the moon to shine. In the darkness, it could be seen that all that is invisible in the darkness, it can see all that was invisible in the daylight hours. The bat is a master of subtle sense of the underlying forces that come from some things to prosper, others to fade. The bat card shows us to signify the end of a chapter, the closing of a door. The bat comes swiftly, encouraging us to move on. Sorry if you hear all this noise. In just a few hours, a new day dawns, no more lingering in the past. It says adapts, accepts, and adjusts. So this person could definitely be going through some sort of transition right now, trying to close the door with a certain situation. What else about this person? We have the dragonfly. So with the dragonfly, I literally just fucking had it. Where did it go? The dragonfly, another element of them, maybe their highest self, is someone who is a master of light, illusion, and the mind. It says the dragonfly is an ancient and external creature, awakens a sense of wonder in all. The dragonfly is a symbol of the mind, as it always is moving, shifting, shimmering, and changing. When the dragonfly card appears, it's worth considering the quality of your mind and perception. Are they restless or still, dreamlike or crystal clear? The situation at hand may be different than it appears at first glance. The dragonfly reminds us to calm the mind so light of wisdom can shine through. They see clearly, they're joyful and magical. And then with the starfish, this is the shadow aspect. They could be someone who maybe gossips, feels empty. They could be also maybe a little bit alluring, superficial, or shallow. So, it also says they could be someone who's very naturally, exquisitely beautiful, mesmerizing to all. Being through someone with starfish energy is thrilling, but you've been put under a spell of divinity itself. The problem is all creatures have been reliant on how they look and what other people think of them for long, that they have forgotten their deep calling. When this card appears, it's important to ask, am I being swayed by outward appearance? What are my dreams that I have put aside to please others? So I think this person, off the bat, is definitely in a transformative period. I feel like this is who they are right now. This is their highest self, and then this is your shadow self. I feel like this person has, they're in a situation where they're definitely trying to change or let go of the past moving on from a situation, closing the door from someone. And maybe it's you. I feel like this person is definitely very intuitive. I think their highest self, like a very strong, powerful quality about them is that they're very intuitive. They could probably see a lot of things that people don't, and they could be very observant. They could just be someone that is has great intuition and can really like read the room, read people's body language, is very good at understanding how people are feeling. And I think they also are very joyful, very excited. Someone who I think overall just definitely has strong intuition, strong like mental. They could be someone who also maybe like psychology. I'm thinking like someone who maybe is going to therapy or like likes to research about therapy and maybe like looks and figures out things about therapy, like they want to like possibly clear their mental health and like or clear their mind, I mean, like have clear thoughts and like perceive things correctly. Like I think this person may fall into like dreamlike thoughts and fantasies, but they are really trying to see things clearly for what they are, because maybe possibly like they tend to let this fantasy world control them a little bit, so they're kind of like trying to, their highest self is trying to balance that and see things for what they are. With the starfish, I think this person definitely is attractive. This person could definitely be good looking, attractive. I think people definitely are mesmerized by them. I think it's funny how there's people probably obsessed with them as well. Like I think they are obsessed with you, but they're also like obsessed with like other people are obsessed with them because of like how they look. I think they also worry a lot about how other people see them, and they're missing the point sometimes. Like their shadow aspect is they could gossip sometimes or gossip a lot, or they miss their main goal because they're so worried about pleasing others that they end up falling back to their main goal and like doing the things that they want to do because they end up like pushing those things aside in order to like people please and become the person that other people would want rather than who they want to be. So that's definitely something that they may want to work out. So I'm going to leave these cards here. I'm going to pull now some tarot cards. So I want to ask, like, what specific things about you, Pile 1, that are they obsessed with? They could definitely be going through a difficult time of mental illness. Like, maybe they have, like, an actual mental illness, such as, like, I'm not, like, diagnosing, obviously, but, like, they could possibly have it just to, like, signify to you who this person is. This could also just be that this person maybe has difficulty with mental health. Like, they are, and they could be trying to improve it because we had it upright. Like, this person sees that they, you know, maybe had a lot of cognitive distortions, or like this person really saw that their mind got in the way of a lot of things. Like maybe they're overthinking, or just the way that they perceive things constantly, like maybe even playing the victim a lot. Maybe they saw they played the victim a lot, or maybe they realized they were really controlling or something. But they are like trying to improve themselves and make themselves better and heal, and really let go of the past and move on and find forgiveness, which is such a great message. So let's now get into more about why this person maybe is obsessing over you, and a little bit more specifically who this person is. Like, let's get like some signs here, please. Spirit, if you can, do that for us. That would be great. Let's pull some tarot. I'm going to try to do this very intuitively based. I'm going to try not to do any research, or like I'm not going to look up anything. I'm going to just read the cards for what they are. That's why I'm going to use this helping deck for us. Alright, give us some messages. Why is this person obsessed with Pile 1? We're going to lay out like a couple cards. Okay, so we have the Star. And we could put it here. 1, 2, we got 9 of Cups. This person could maybe be trying to let go of you. We have King of Pentacles, we have Knight of Cups. And I think we could pull like 2 more. 1. We got 3 of Swords. Okay. I think that came up right. Yeah. I think that's good right now for what we have. And let's pull some emotions cards. Give us some emotions cards, please. What are their emotions maybe in the past? What are their emotions in the past? One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this person could be trying to possibly, oops, sorry. This person could be possibly trying to let go of you. That could be something that they're moving on from, or trying to move on from, but it could be very hard for them. I think this person could be someone who maybe had a lot of lack of faith about this connection. Maybe they were very discouraged. They could have had a lot of insecurity about this connection. Like maybe they didn't feel like they were good enough. They didn't really trust themselves that maybe they could have a connection with you, or maybe a friendship or relationship. We could also, we have an Aquarius, so there could be some sort of Aquarius sign that they have, or maybe that's their sun placement, but they could also just have an Aquarius in their chart that maybe was significant about this whole point when they were like fearful about, they had like a lack of faith about this connection. I think they are they're starting to get into this phase of, I think it was like a wish come true. Let me read all the cards. Wealth, business, leadership, security, discipline. I think you are their wish come true. I think they find you very emotionally stable. They could see you as someone who's very luxury, or they could have a lot of gratitude towards you. Like maybe your connection with them. We also have Pisces here, and we have a lot of Libra. So we definitely, this person could be a Libra, Aquarius, and I mean, there's Pisces and there's Virgo and Leo and Scorpio. So those could be like other signs, little of those signs. But the main one I see is Libra and Aquarius. So I think this person also maybe sees you as someone who's very wealthy. You may have a lot of abundance. We have like, they also may give, like you may give off like more of a dominant vibe. Like you could be someone who maybe is like a king, and like you don't have to be a male to be a king. Like you have like maybe more dominant structural, like emotionless leadership qualities. Like you're kind of like very dominant. You're not afraid to be like take control. You're not afraid to like you may like to do those things. And also you could be someone who could also be kind of like, it's not like you're emotionless. You could be sympathetic and like have compassion, but you don't take shit from anyone, and you don't allow like disrespect. Like you're the type of person that you only give compassion to the people that deserve it. So that could be something that maybe this person has noticed about you. They may want to be you, to be honest. They could definitely want to be you. I think they see you as someone who maybe is like a leader, very disciplined. You could be very disciplined, like maybe with ever goals you have in mind, you're staying true to them, you're staying structured with them, like you continue your goal, like you don't like give up. You're very stable, or you could be coming into a very stable position right now. Maybe you have your own business. You could also just be very secure, like you could definitely be very wealthy. I'm getting wealth. You could just also find a lot of abundance, like wherever you go, wherever you're at, whatever you do, you just, for some reason, you always get abundance. Like maybe you get a lot of likes on like your social media. Maybe you'll start something new, and maybe like on TikTok, and then out of nowhere you get like 1,000,000 likes. It's like you always, like wherever you go, abundance follows with you. Like maybe you also just have a lot of things, like maybe you have a lot of nice things, a lot of nice clothes. Maybe you constantly are always having like the new best thing. Like people are always like, I definitely think people are jealous of you, and I think this person was also jealous of you. I think this person definitely might have been interested in you. This could be a possible relationship. We don't really have a lot of love here, but we do have the 3 of Swords, which makes me think of heartbreak and like potential heartbreak. So this person may want to come to you in the future and express their feelings, and it could be maybe they're afraid that you will reject them, or they may have some suffering or heartbreak or grieving or emotional pain. They may honestly already have that or get that. I think this person could also be someone who's maybe a little moody. They may see you as someone who's maybe moody, disappointed, overactive, imagination, or jealous. Like maybe they feel like you're jealous of them, or maybe they are jealous of you, and like they may have a very overactive imagination about your connection. Like maybe that's something that they obsess about, and maybe they fantasize. Like maybe this person is trying not to fantasize and be more grounded because they may like fantasize about you. I think this person is definitely fearful of this connection because I think a lot of insecurity of not being good enough for this connection might have gotten in the way, because I think they see you as someone who's so abundant. You have like literally everything, and I think it's like everything that they want. It's like they want to be you, and so they're jealous of you. I think that's something that maybe they need to move past and realize, like, it's okay to like, you know, look up to someone and be intimidated by someone, but also it's comparing yourself to other people isn't healthy, and like it's only going to make you feel worse about yourself. Instead of trying to chase the people you want to be, become that person. Manifest becoming that person. Like you can be them just as, like, you don't have to be like, be your own version, of course, but like whatever you're seeking in them, you could find within yourself. You need to be whole in order to get into a relationship, because if you end up getting into a relationship with this person, you're never going to feel full and good enough about yourself, because you're always going to be comparing yourself to this person. And that's just how you're going to cause a bunch of conflict with this person. You're always going to like argue, fight, because you're just jealous of them. You need to be structured and supportive and lift this person up and mature, and like see that you both are different people. Like this person isn't perfect either. Like you don't see what happens behind closed doors. But I definitely think this person could definitely be jealous of you. And I think there may also just be emotional pain in the future. This person, I think, is seeing that there's going to be some emotional pain, and I think this person is going, it could be because they may isolate from you, and that might be something that will really cause them to hurt and have a lot of pain, but I think it's going to help them move past you and let go of this connection. So, I'm going to pull some more cards, because let's do it. What are some other things about this person? Why is this person obsessed with pile 1? 1, 2, 3. Balance. You could be someone who's very balanced. You may have, like I said, a lot of structure, routine. You could be someone who's just very like a balanced person. You find a way to get everything done and do everything. You're always like not burning yourself out. You somehow are able to like, you have such like high goals or just like a lot of achievements. And I feel like this person is like, how the fuck are you able to manage this all? Like literally, how are you able to do all of this? And they could be definitely like jealous of that because they really want to be that for themselves. 1, 2, 3. Strength. You could also be very strong. You could honestly, this person could be jealous of your discipline for maybe you going to the gym or whatever like physical practice that you're doing. I think it could definitely be your strength though, like you are physically strong. And this person could definitely be jealous or just obsessed with you and your body, like the way you are, your athletic body. Like maybe they see that you're very disciplined and you are very strong, and that could be something that they really like. We have illumination. So you could also just be someone who's very inspiring, someone who brings a lot of light into people's. You could literally be like a light. Like you somehow manage to like inspire everyone, lift everyone. Like you could be very warm, very comforting. A lot of people could definitely be jealous of you though, because sometimes maybe you come off not. Oh wait, no, this is supposed to represent them. I forgot. Maybe you guys like mirror each other, like with these cards. This could be like also representing you and them. Like you guys could be pretty similar in this situation and like towards this connection. But they could definitely see you someone who's like a light, and you basically like bring everyone up. And what's even more annoying about it is like, and why they could be possibly jealous of you is because not only are you nice, but you're also gorgeous, and like you're kind of like have everything, and everyone's just like, what the fuck, like it's not fair. When they don't really realize that there's so much more that came with you, and like you got to the place you had to be through challenges. I think this person, there could definitely be some anger within this connection. I think with the moodiness, disappointment, overreactive imagination, and jealousy, there could definitely be some anger here. Maybe the anger will be expressed at some point, like maybe you guys will address it towards each other. But I definitely think there could be anger towards maybe how this person acts, or they may have anger towards you because of possibly like obviously jealousy, or maybe you like snapped at them or was like a little bit moody with them, or maybe they're just disappointed of how this connection ended, so they got angry or they're angry about it, or they could have anger from like maybe a past relationship that they may project onto this connection. I think also they are just not expecting this to work out. Like they definitely feel like the future is just going to be isolation and heartbreak from you. Like I think they're just trying to find a way to separate from you. Okay. Let's pull some more cards. Let's just go bananas with the cards. This is where we're gonna start getting messy, guys. Push my fingers into the ground. Right. 1, 2, 3. We got negative. So with the negative card here, they are definitely very fearful. And the fear could definitely be holding them back a lot with everything about their lives. Like they are definitely like holding back a lot, and it's not good. Like it's not a good thing. I think they need to let go of this fear and stop being so fearful. Because it's like it's a negative attribute. It's not a good thing. Like it's not helping them. move past in their life. I think in order to move forward with this, I think in order to let go of this, they really need to stop being scared and just address the situation or talk about however it is, whatever is going on. I think this person definitely is fearful. They're definitely scared to maybe talk to you, and it could be just because of like insecurities. Because I think they also just, oh, we have Mars flipped over. That's weird. There could definitely be some sort of tower moment coming in this connection. A big transition, some sort of situation. Hopefully it's not a fight, because I really hope not, but it could be like some sort of fight or just like big change. It doesn't have to be like an actual fight or like an argument or anything. It could just be maybe you guys talk and like things end up changing, and like that's the end of it. Like so that's just a message. I think the negative though here is definitely like saying that there's a lot of negative attributes in the situation. Like I feel like there's already so much like conflict or such like not good like elements within this. Just like we have jealousy, we have anger, we have fear. It's like insecurity and ego is just getting in the way of this connection. Like I feel like this could be such a good, healthy relationship or, you know, friendship or whatever. But it's like so many things are just getting in the way. And it's like, if you just possibly communicated about it all, or maybe this person's just very insecure and like maybe you can't even communicate with this person. 2, 3. Warmth. Like I said, I definitely think you're a very warm, loving, caring person. Like you may give like the best hugs. They may just feel like you are like a warmth, kind, loving, kind person. I think this person definitely just has a lot of insecurities that they need to look past and realize that, you know, you may be like, they see you as a wish come true, and it's like they're kind of like harming this relationship. They're kind of like fucking this relationship up. Like they could, if they wanted to, they could probably have you. Like you guys could definitely like have a relationship, but it's like their fear and insecurities are just getting in the way. Like this jealousy needs to be let go of. You need to like realize that this person is gonna be who they are. You can't like be disappointed. Like you can't, you fantasizing them or them fantasizing you is like not going to help, because you're going to set expectations of this person to achieve, and it's like they'll never achieve your expectations because you are putting them on a pedestal and you're seeing them as this imaginary wonderful person. In reality, they're a human being like the rest of us. They're going to make mistakes, they're going to say stupid shit, like they're not perfect. We also have House of Health. Someone could possibly be, we also have sensitivity here. You know what, we could just take, should I just take all of these? We have sensitivity, health. I think this person might be very sensitive or become very sensitive. They might become like very sensitive to like anything you say, because it's like literally there's wounds in the heart. It's like it's still like punctured and like hurting. So like they may, maybe if you address with them about something, like maybe it might not resolve things. It might just like hurt their feelings. Like maybe if you're not interested in this person, or maybe like you are just like creating distance with this person, or just isolating, they could just definitely feel like very sensitive about that. House of Health, there could definitely be jealousy of health. Like maybe they are dealing with a lot of health issues, and maybe they're very jealous that you are really healthy and able to like work out and do all these things. We also have healing. You could be someone who's healing, doing better, becoming a better person and healing a lot. and people could be jealous of you because of that. Like maybe they feel like, oh, why is she happy, or why is he happy, why are they happy, why are they allowed to be happy, like I suffer all the time, and like they just, you know, have everything. They could be really jealous of that. We also have nurturing in reverse. You could be someone who's very like dominant and like the opposite of nurturing, but maybe something that they want from you is for they want your nurturing energy. Like you could be someone who's deep down a very nurturing, loving, compassionate person, but maybe you show them a very dominant, cold side to you, and that could be something that maybe was caused because of, you know, jealousy, conflict, fear. You could be having fear towards this person, like maybe you're scared of this person, maybe you're intimidated by this person. We have fertility. This makes me think of maybe like you wanting to have a child with this person, or they want to have a child with you. Maybe they like feel like you would be a really good mother. We have geometric, like maybe things are like lining up. Maybe like the universe is lining things up. Or like things are just lining up that are making sense, and you're like for example, it's like almost like the universe like sets shit up for you. Like have you ever heard of the story about how in like the Will Smith movie where he's with his son, and he's talking about the story about how God sent this guy 3 different boats, and the guy refused the boat and then drowned, and he was like, God, why didn't you help me? And God was like, I sent you 3 fucking boats. It's like the universe is trying to line everything up for you, and like probably trying to align this connection so it maybe works out. And it's like you both are just fucking refusing. Like you both are just like letting your egos and fears and insecurities getting in the way, instead of just communicating about everything, and you could just easily be like fixed. And it's like God is like literally trying to find any way to get you guys next to each other, or together, or alone, or, you know, some sort of communication and contact. Like they're trying to like set it up, possibly. You could also maybe be like in another if that's not the case, this could be also like maybe someone's manifesting things to line up, so you guys have the chance to like your paths to be lined up. Like maybe in the future, like somehow you guys end up reconnecting again, and it's like, what the fuck, like how is this possible? Like how is this possible? Type thing. Okay, let's pull some more of these, and then I'm gonna pull some affirmators, and then I think I'll be done. We have hustler vibe. You could be someone who's definitely a hustler for the money, like you chase the bag, and that could be something that maybe they're jealous of, and maybe want to be as well. This person could be a hustler, like maybe they are someone who likes to chase the bag, or wants to be very rich and wealthy, and they see you as someone who's very rich and wealthy. You guys could both be rich and wealthy, and also maybe come off a little bit like shallowish, but not like you mean to be. It's kind of like you have everything, or you were given like maybe the silver spoon, or maybe you are just very wealthy now, and people like look at you and they're jealous of you, and like they just like, oh, they're shallow because they just have very high standards, or they have very high expectations because, you know, they got to the place they want to be. They want to be, you know, they have high expectations because they want to move forward and grow more, you know, so they have like high expectations. So you both may have high expectations, and maybe that's like a reason to why you guys maybe connect a lot more, and like people may look at you like, oh, they're both just shallow, or, you know, they you know, stuff like that. We also have people pleasing. There might be tendencies of people pleasing, like maybe you people please this person, and or maybe deep down you people please this person, and they could also have seen you someone in the past, like maybe you were very generous, very kind, very nurturing, deep down very kind, and maybe you hide this away from them because maybe in the past maybe they took advantage of that situation, and maybe there was definitely a lack of boundaries. Like maybe you need to set better boundaries with this person, especially with the people pleasing. Like maybe you'd like tell this person like what you will do and what you won't, and also like say no to this person. and also learn to tell this person like where your boundaries lie. Yeah. Okay, so what else? 1, 2, 3. Okay. We have music. You guys may also share same taste in music. Like music could be very important with you guys. All right. We could do some messages. I push my fingers into my eyes. Okay, we got Dusty Crusty. So maybe someone in the past, maybe they were someone in the past who was Dusty Crusty, who maybe didn't really treat you right or didn't really respect you, and it was because they were just very insecure and fearful. So maybe they like purposely like sabotaged the connection. Maybe they just weren't really ready to provide you what they could, and maybe it's like now the universe is like trying to find a way to set you guys back up, or maybe it's like they are just really manifesting this fucking shit going on. Like they are really manifesting it. Like they really want you maybe in your life. We got 2 peas in a pod. You guys could be very like have a lot of chemistry, or just have a lot of like fun interactions. Like maybe when things were all right, you guys maybe were like joked a lot or had a lot of fun or just like bounced off each other. You know, maybe you guys had similar like mannerisms. Like maybe you guys joked a lot, just laughed about everything, like didn't really care much. And maybe you guys were like 2 peas in a pod in the past. We have I'm insecure, definitely. I think you both may be insecure. We also have I'm scared. Yeah, and then we also have big smile. I can't see. I think there could be something that's a blockage, like someone is not seeing something, like maybe there's a lack, like maybe they're blocking their intuition out of fear or insecurity. I think definitely you both maybe are feeling very insecure because maybe you both feel like you guys are so similar and you guys maybe are both intimidated by each other or just see each other as like future potentials. Maybe you both have crushes on each other. Maybe it's just like you both could just be jealous of each other. Like if it's just a friendship, like you guys could just be really jealous of each other. I'm scared. This person could just be scared of how you may perceive them. Your moodiness, like maybe they don't know how you will react, so they're scared to like say anything because they feel like you will snap at anything they say. They could be scared that you're going to like hate them or like immediately change your feelings on them. I think maybe you guys also have big smiles, like maybe you guys smile a lot towards each other, have big smiles. Someone is definitely blind about things, like maybe this person, there could be one person that's not really that observant and maybe doesn't really see, like doesn't really observe your body language. Like maybe you don't really notice their mannerisms or like how they may give you the signs, or it could be the other way around. I feel like this is supposed to represent them, so I would say they could definitely be very observant, but this could also maybe just represent you, and like they could be someone who maybe just doesn't see that well, like the signs. We have tropical drinks. Maybe you guys drink tropical drinks together. 2. We have I will support you. I think this person feels like they want to support you. Like maybe they're like they could be someone who maybe is a gift giver. Like maybe they want to support you financially, like they want to provide for you, they want to buy you a bunch of things, they want to buy you maybe like a house, they want to like pay for your things, they want to maybe open up a business. This person could be wealthy, so they just want to like provide. We also have stop being impulsive. I think you may need to think things more thoroughly on how you react to certain things, because it could be maybe your insecurity or jealousy or your overactive imagination getting in the way, or your moodiness. They could also be acting very impulsive about their decisions, and they need to stop acting so impulsive. Like maybe you really both need to like think things through. And then we also have nice arms. For example, like if you do work out, maybe they feel like you have really nice arms, or they could have really nice arms that maybe you like. Okay, thank you so much, Pile 1. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a like and consider subscribing. And I'll see you in one of my next ones. Bye! Hello, my beautiful Pile 2s. If you chose the insecurity card, this will be your reading, as well as the image. This will be your reading on who is obsessed with you. So we are going to shuffle these cards. So we're going to pull 3 cards to represent your person. So we're going to pull 3 cards. One's that's going to represent them now, like present. They're like regular self. We're going to have another one that represents their higher self, and then we're going to have another one that represents their shadow self. So first card is going to represent their highest self. 1, 2, or actually their shadow self. Let's get a card that represents their shadow self. 1, 2, oh. We have the bat. Again. Came out. Did I not fucking shuffle properly? 1, 2, 3. Present. Card that represents the present. Okay, and then let's give me a card that represents their highest self. 1, 2, 3. Hyena. They got a lot of very, like, grotesque kind of animals. Honestly, bats are really cute, but, like, the vulture and, like, the hyena is, like, I feel like very grotesque. Okay. So, bat. Let's see the bat. Who is the bat? So the bat is about darkness, letting go, death leading to rebirth. I think this person may be definitely very stuck in the past. One of their shadow aspects is maybe they leech onto the past a lot, and they look at the past and they don't really move forward. And they may hold on to grudges or hold on to like past resentment. And maybe that's something because of their insecurities. Like, and that could also be things, it could be because of their insecurities, or this could be things that led to their insecurities. Or like enhance their insecurities. Like they created like these beliefs, like you provided maybe comments or like something that you've done that like enhanced their insecurity. For example, let's say they were insecure about their weight, and then they got into like a relationship with you or a friendship with you, and you commented like, oh, like you comment like something that maybe is, let's see, something like, oh, like wait for dinner, like we're gonna get so much food for dinner or something, and because you were insecure about your weight, you like automatically assumed that this person, or I'm talking about this person automatically assumed that you were like you were attacking them because you were like commenting about their weight or that they were overweight or whatever. They're like, obviously they were saying this because I'm overweight. And you know, instead of really just listening to the person and listening to what the person says, you're just like assuming that they're talking about like the weight. And it was like they also just take evidence. They like take evidence like that to enforce their insecurity instead of like listening to other people saying like, oh, you look so beautiful, you look so nice, like you look so skinny, like you look your body looks amazing, like all these different things that maybe other people say, but they just don't hear it and they just don't listen because they just are like, oh, those ideas, those comments do not align with my, you know, enforced. Like, it's not like they're not collecting that data. They're just reinforcing their insecurity. So that could be like something that maybe this person does. Like they hold on to like insecurities or things like that, like instead of just letting it go or like working out through their insecurities. We got vulture. So vulture is who they are now, like what they are in the present. So we have guardian, purifier, essential for rebalance. It says clarifies, reveals wisdom. The vulture perhaps is the most misunderstood creature of all. They could be someone who's maybe very misunderstood. It says this intriguing bird balances our ecosystem, prevents the spread of disease. It does the dirty work that no one else wants to do, cleans up our messes. The vulture appears when there's a situation that needs to be purified, brought back into balance. Remember, the vulture is greatly undervalued. What you thought was mistaken or tragedy is a blessing in disguise. Maybe this person somehow, like, they could be someone who maybe is very misunderstood or not really valued in life. Like maybe they kind of could be someone who, for example, like maybe they're like a garbage man. Think about like a garbage man. They could be someone who literally takes out the trash and does that for work. And people definitely just misunderstood, or like they're like, oh, they're, oh, this person's like, they have such a shitty job. They just, don't really care. They're not chasing their goals. They just care, like, they don't really care to pursue blah, blah, blah. Or like, they just maybe like call them mean names, like, oh, they're just, a loser or whatever. When in reality, you need this person. You need this person. Like, this person, if you do not have garbage men, like, then what are you gonna do? You need these people. Like, there needs to be, these people do the dirty work. Like, if you don't have this person, like, then what you're gonna do? Like, you literally need this person in your life. And they bring a sense of balance. Like, you need those people with those traits or with those personalities, or like to oppose you, to be opposite from you, to create balance. Like, this person could be very opposite of most people. Like, maybe this person stands out or is very strange, or people just kind of look at them like, who the fuck is this person? Like, but they could definitely be very misunderstood. The hyena is supposed to represent their highest self. So, I'm surprised that the hyena's in reverse, so that confuses me. This could be maybe this is their shadow self and this is their highest self. This person could be trying to let go of the past. They could be trying to move forward, trying to close the door between something, trying to like move forward in life, or let go of grudges or let go of the past. I think this person in their shadow self might be someone who's very scrappy, maybe a little bit petty, a little suspicious. They could be someone that maybe is very passive aggressive. Like, instead of communicating their feelings, they kind of like, they have humor or wit or sarcasm, and it kind of likes their jokes reflect the truth. Like, they'll like, instead of talking about their feelings or how they're feeling, they may like make a joke like, oh, like especially like a maybe really morbid joke, like something like, oh, my aunt died, or something just like, and then they laugh about it instead of like really communicating, and like, it's like they're in the denial, like they just like can't really process maybe emotion well. So they kind of just like joke about it, or ignore it, or things like that. They could also just make a lot of jokes about like self-deprecating jokes, or maybe they attack, like passive aggressively attack other people and make jokes about them. And like, it's asking, what is so uncomfortable about discussing? Like, what do you feel so uncomfortable about discussing whatever it is that you need to be discussing about? Like, why can't you just discuss your emotions? What in the past made you feel like you can't communicate how you feel vulnerably? What are you so afraid about being vulnerable? Okay, so what about this person? What about pile 2 are they obsessed with? Like, why are they obsessed with pile 2? What things about pile 2 are they obsessed with? We got 10 of Pentacles. Holy crap. Okay, they could be, first off, they could be jealous, or they could just, admire you for maybe your wealth, maybe your financial security, maybe your family life. Maybe this person has a rough family life and they could be jealous that you have such a beautiful, loving family. They could be also jealous of your long-term success, your just where you are in life. Like I think you're doing very well off and this person is very jealous of that. They could have a really fucked up family. They could have a lot of just trauma, maybe like I think this person's just very, very insecure. Because we literally had the insecure card. We have air, so this person could be an air sign. I saw Aquarius for a sec. Doesn't have to be though. And then we have fire sign as well, so they could possibly be a fire sign. Also, they could be a Libra or Gemini. We have Virgo here. Doesn't have to be Virgo, but you could be definitely someone who's very, you may fall into perfectionism. Like you may be someone who literally lives like a perfect life. Like you, but instead of like, you are already like at a perfect life, and people see you as someone who's already like perfect, but you still crave for more, like, because you fall into this like perfectionism, like everything needs to be perfect. So it's like you eat yourself up and beat yourself up because it's not perfect, but like people already see your life as perfect. I think this person's definitely jealous of your wealth. We have King of Cups. Cold, bad advice, emotional manipulation, moodiness, self-compassion, inner feelings. So something about you that they maybe are jealous about. This person could be a Pisces. We also have Pisces and Aquarius here. This person could maybe be obsessing over you because maybe there's like some cold shoulder, like maybe you're giving them the silent treatment or just being really cold with them. There could be also emotional manipulation going on here. Maybe they feel like you emotionally manipulated them, or you're very moody with them, or they could feel like they have a lot of I think this person may be emotionally manipulative, and it's only because they're very insecure. And I think it falls into maybe like delusion to the point where they like they play the victim. They could be someone that plays the victim and emotionally manipulates everyone. Like they like to like, they could be jealous of you or they could be obsessed with you because maybe they feel like you know, used and abused them or like hurt them, and they feel like, you know, revenge or like feel like they have a vendetta towards you, even though maybe you didn't even do anything. Maybe you just created distance or like blocked yourself from this person or silenced, like you just like silenced yourself from this person, maybe gave them silent treatment, and they just feel like they're the victim in the situation, and maybe they feel like you are the abuser instead of realizing that maybe they did something that caused, they maybe were not a good friend and you just needed space. Like you were like, okay, this person needs to get out of my life. And I think they're very insecure, and it's like they can't accept that, they can't like, we definitely have a lot of Aquarius here. There could be someone from the past in Aquarius that maybe is obsessed with you. This person definitely maybe is still stuck on like some maybe unresolved business. Like maybe you walked away from this person. You could have had a personal transition. Definitely unfinished business. What did I fucking say? This person feels like things weren't resolved and you maybe just like blocked this person and didn't like say anything. You kind of just like didn't even burn a bridge. You didn't like have a fight with this person. You kind of just like blocked them and then never fucking talked to them again. And it left them so fucking shook. Like they were like, what the fuck just happened? Like they don't even know what they did wrong, and it might cause them a lot of pain, or just like they just don't know how to get over it because they don't even know what they did wrong, and they're just like kind of playing the victim, being like, oh, this person like was such a, you know, horrible friend to me, or like this person like was so, you know, all this stuff, even though maybe this person was so mentally draining and so insecure that it was like you had to distance yourself from this person, and it's like this person just couldn't handle it. I definitely think this person is resisting the change, and they could definitely hold on to this anger towards you. We have Six of Wands in reverse. We have egotism, lack of confidence. I think this person is definitely have a big ego. I think this person definitely has a lack of confidence, lack of recognition, unpopular. Like maybe they lost a lot of friends, or maybe they are just not as popular as you. Maybe you are someone who has like a lot of friends, or maybe you are someone who grew a lot of confidence. They could be also falling into egotism. Maybe their ego is like swelling because they're so insecure that their ego is like trying to protect them. They could also feel like they're discredited. Like maybe maybe they feel like you talk shit or like put them in a dark light or bad light, and they could just be projecting because maybe that's something that they do about you, so they just like feel like you did it as well. Like maybe they talk so much shit about you that they're like, oh yeah, this person's definitely talking shit about me, so I'm gonna talk shit about them, even though in reality, like maybe you just like let go of this person or moved on, didn't even like really think about this person, and this person still just like cannot let go. We have also private achievement. Like maybe this person on their own time maybe achieves something that maybe you aren't aware about. Like maybe this person graduated, or just has an achievement. We also have shattered dreams, broken family, domestic disharmony, disconnect, misaligned values, struggling relationships. This person could have a lot of struggling relationships, maybe with friends because of this connection. Maybe they have a really fucked family life and they're so jealous of your family. Like maybe you come from a very wealthy family, or just maybe a family that has a lot of kind, caring, warmth, just like secure family. They may have been raised in a family that was very broken, and maybe they don't even have like a mom, maybe they don't even have like a dad, maybe they lost a family member, like maybe they just really have, maybe they don't even have any sisters or brothers, maybe they don't even have a family. Like this person definitely has a very broken family life, and it's definitely something that they're insecure about. So I think maybe something that they're very jealous about with you is that you had such a loving family, or what they saw was such a loving family. So this person feels like definitely broken. I think they have a lot of shattered dreams. Like maybe they had a lot of dreams about this connection, like maybe the future of this connection, like your friendships, or just a relationship with you. Like maybe this person was hoping for some sort of relationship with you, and it was kind of like you blocked them, and they're like, it just immediately shattered their dreams. They could also struggle with a lot of relationships in their life because of, like, I think their broken family definitely has caused a lot of issues to why they cannot maintain healthy relationships with people. I think this person definitely struggles with playing the victim. We have Wheel of Fortune here too. I think in the Wheel of Fortune, this is bad luck, no control. I think this person's out of control. I think this person is resisting to change. I think this person definitely resisting the change. We have resisting the change twice here. They are refusing to break cycles. I think this person will repeat the same cycles over and over and over again in life. They could also be addicted to something. I was kind of getting like drug addict for a sec. They could be possibly addicted to like substance abuse, and they could be someone who's like doesn't want to change. I think this person is also going through a lot of negative phases. Like this person is kind of like, they suffered so much in their life that it's like, you know that expression, hurt people hurt people? They are literally the description of that. Like this person had maybe such a rough, like you could find, in order to forgive this person and, let go of this person and move on from this person, is definitely try to understand, like obviously they don't have a right to continue to be such a like heinous, corrupt person, but you should know that this person probably had so much hurt, so much pain, that it was like they just felt like everyone was against them, everyone was out to get them. They kind of saw life like with a shattered lens. They had to always be negative about everything. They always had to be pessimistic about everything, because every time they had their hopes up, they were let down. They were disappointed. They were let down. They were either, abused or like just mistreated all the time. Every single situation, it was like they were mistreated. And they just like, everyone, they're just jealous of everyone because they're like, I was never treated right. I think this person also has victim mentality. Like, I think they have such distortions in life because maybe they just had a really like abusive, maybe family life. Like maybe they had a parent member or parent that was very abusive, that maybe projected a lot, and maybe they felt like they always needed to be the one to try and fix things, to the point where they started to become this person. Like I think they might be literally like becoming this person. I'm kind of getting like maybe father figure, specifically. Like maybe they had a really like messed up dad that like caused them to become this type of person. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna take with those. Let's pull some of these. What about you are they obsessed with? Like, we don't need to talk about this person anymore. I definitely think with your family life, though, they're definitely jealous of that. And your wealth. I think your wealth. One. Maybe your stable family, too. 2, 3. We got success. They could be jealous of your success. You may be very successful. Maybe you literally get a lot of abundance too. And they could just be really jealous of your success. Like maybe they feel like they're always failing, or they just never get good grades, or maybe they just, you know, are always falling or being left behind or falling behind and everything. And maybe they're just really jealous of your success. Maybe they feel like they, yeah, I think just jealous of your success. Like, I think you're very successful and this person's jealous of that. And they could be someone who maybe feels like they weren't given the advantages that you were in life. Like, maybe they feel like you were given the silver spoon and they were given such a horrible, like, life that they feel like they were never able to, achieve whatever you did. It's like they just create their own self-limiting beliefs. Like they, just because they maybe just didn't have the best family, they're just like immediately like, oh, I will never be able to achieve the same as you can. And it's like, you need to change that mentality. You could achieve anything you want, and you need to fucking put action into it. Like if you're gonna complain about and play the victim for the rest of your fucking life, you're never going to get anywhere. Creator. I think you could be someone who literally is a creator. You could be someone who literally creates anything from nothing. You could be like someone who creates these extraordinary ideas. You could be someone who's such a, like, you could build things. You could like make things. You could design things that maybe is very like interesting to this person. You could have such a great spark of life, like passion for life, and just like great ideas. I think you're definitely someone who has great ideas and problem solving that maybe this person is very jealous of. 2, 3. I think this person honestly saw you as marriage. I think this person wanted to get to marry, like wanted to marry you. I think this person really wanted to marry you, and not only because, I don't think it was because they loved you. I honestly think it was because they wanted what you have. They saw you as like what they want in a partner, and also what they want in their life. Like they wanted to be with your family. They wanted your family. They wanted the support of your family. They wanted your success. They wanted your abundance. They wanted your wealth. They wanted your support, your creative ideas. They wanted you to like help them for the rest of their lives. Like they wanted to like be supported by you. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Like I said, I think definitely they were not, I feel like they weren't in for the right ideas for marriage. We also have the 10 of Cups too, so yeah, definitely marriage, talking about marriage here. I definitely think this person had shattered dreams when they realized that they weren't going to marry you, or that they could definitely have some sort of domestic disharmony. Like they definitely maybe had a rough childhood, like I said, with either one of their parents, and maybe one of your parents maybe took the place of that for them, and they looked up to maybe your parent and they maybe wanted to have your parent as like their own, and they could be so upset that you guys didn't work out and that they lost. It's like they're almost like more upset that they lost your parent than than you. I think this person also has a lot of cognitive distortions. I think they also maybe just put you on a pedestal and see you better than you actually are. I think you are obviously good, but it's also like they just like think you're perfect and you're not. Like you're just like everyone else, a human being. So I think this person definitely has a lot of illusion. There could be something significant about the planet Jupiter, maybe a water sign, specifically Pisces or Aquarius in the planet Jupiter that maybe they have on their chart, maybe on your chart. That might be significant. You may want to look it up. I think they're also jealous of your beauty. You could be very attractive. This person could maybe not be as attractive, and they could be very jealous that you were just given this beauty right off the bat. Like you were literally born in such a greater position than them. I think they definitely struggle with emotions. Another thing that they could be jealous about is maybe your vulnerability. You being able to be so vulnerable with people, be so honest with people, and they just can't. They could be definitely very jealous with that. I'm definitely getting Pisces. Someone could be a Pisces here. Sensitive, people-pleasing, manipulative. Okay, I'm gonna pull a couple more. We have book smart. I think this person might be book smart in like a negative way. Like I think this person doesn't really have maybe common sense when it comes to like street smart things. Like I think this person maybe works smarter than harder. Or no, this person works harder than smarter. Like they don't like try to get things done as quickly as possible. They kind of just like feel like the harder they work, the more they achieve, when in reality it's like if you worked smarter, you could literally achieve more if you worked harder. Like problem solving, like I don't think this person's good at problem solving. They could possibly like need someone to tell them what to do constantly, or they just can't really figure things out for themselves. It's like they kind of just like are a little bit not to be like rude, I guess, with this statement. They could literally be like, I just thought like handicapped for a sec. Like I don't know why that came into my mind. Obviously, if it doesn't resonate, ignore it. But they could be maybe like physically like handicapped, or maybe they're mentally like they just, it's like they need help. And I'm not saying that as to be like mean or anything. Like I just like you could also be someone who's very warm, nice, a kind person, and maybe they feel like you lashed out at them once and it was like they're like, oh my god, like, you know, such a nice person lashed out at me. Like, you know, like they're playing the victim and being very emotionally manipulative. Definitely, I feel like they're just being very manipulative. They may gaslight themselves into believing that they're right. We also have earth sign. Someone could possibly have an earth sign in their chart that's like Pisces. Okay, let's do some messages and then we'll be done with your reading. Pile 2. 1, 2, 3. I'm exhausted. They could be really tired. Tired of maybe thinking about you, tired of the whole situation. They could just be very exhausted now. Hold on, let me count because I'm not. 1, 2. I'm jealous, definitely. We know that. I'm very jealous. I'm jealous. They're obviously jealous of you. 1, 2. And I feel like this person like preys on your downfall, low-key. 3. Read a book, write in a diary. This person might like to read books. You may like to read books, and maybe this is saying maybe you need to journal. Maybe this is like bringing up past stuff that might upset you that maybe you need to like journal about. We have follow your mind. Maybe your logical mind is telling you to move past this person and let them go, but maybe your heart is like feeling bad for them and like wanting to like remake up. But I think you need to stop feeling bad for them because that's what this person does to manipulate you. You deserve better. Like I said, this person does not deserve you. Like they're playing the victim and they're stuck in their own like ditch and they just like purposely stay there. Like this person uses their sadness and their past sadness to like hurt you. Drink water. You may need to drink some water. We also have, what is that card that just came out? Big smile keeps coming out. This person could have a really big smile. Or they may feel like you have a really beautiful smile. And like maybe you have a really nice smile that they like. What the hell? Where'd that card go? Cargo? You need to stop. I think, maybe you need to stop being nice to this person. Or maybe you need to stop, acknowledging this person. Or maybe you need to stop, or maybe this person needs to stop with with their ego. They may have like this super humongous ego. And it's all just to compensate. We have new moon. There might be a new change with this person, a new phase. Like maybe they, in the future, they could possibly have some sort of change going on. But I feel like it's not going to be that big of a drastic change. Like they're not going to change that much, like for the better. Like I think they'll change a little bit, but it might be because they'll have to hit rock bottom. All right, thank you so much, Pile 2. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a like and consider subscribing, and I'll see you in one of my next ones. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Pile 3s. If you chose the Leo card in reverse, this will be someone who is jealous of you. So, let's get some cards about this person. Who is this person? Why are they jealous of you? Or not, I'm so sorry, not jealous of you. I meant to say, who's obsessed with you? Okay, so this person could definitely be jealous of you. I did not mean to say that. Okay, so we're gonna get one card that represents their shadow self. Like shadow aspects to this person, so we could identify who this person is. We got the Phoenix in reverse. All right, let's get another one. We have the Oyster, supposed to represent who they are now. Let's get another card to represent their highest self. We got the Cobra. Okay, I'm gonna have to remind myself what the Cobra is real quick. So the Cobra. All right, so I think this person, who this person is I think they are meant to go through a drastic change, like a phoenix arising through the ashes. And it's kind of like they are stopping themselves, holding themselves back from doing so. I think this person maybe resists to change and maybe, like I said, with the Leo card, suppresses their emotions a lot. And I think a lot of the time it's anger. I think this person is definitely angry deep down, very angry deep down. They may lash out a lot at people and not even realize. But I think this person, like, it could be really hard for them because, like, they just have so much anger and it's like they need to resolve all that. But I think this person's resisting a phoenix change. Like, they're supposed to change for the better, but they're just resisting it. It's like they're resisting a tower moment that's supposed to change them and guide them into a better situation. And it's like they're just resisting it. I think this person is clamming up right now. They could be in a position where they're very clammed up. Oyster, it talks about the Oyster is definitely someone who clams up, like literally, like doesn't really talk much, but I think this is like a good thing. Like it says feels blessed, generous, and masterful. I think this person could be very generous. This person could be also feeling very blessed, like maybe they feel like a lot of blessings are coming. I think this person feels masterful, like maybe they are mastering a lot of different like hobbies or elements in their life, like that, like they're becoming a master at different many different aspects in their life. I think this person is definitely very patient, secret keeper. They hide inner treasures. Like this person could be very quiet. Like they only talk when they need to. And when they talk, it's like usually always something like very important or very great. I think they may take their inner gifts for granted. Like I feel like they don't feel like they are that special when in reality it's like this person's a fucking master. With the Cobra here, we have pausing, waiting, the inner teacher. Their highest self, I think this person is literally the teacher. Like I think this person is very wise. They are like the teacher. They may teach a lot of people a lot of things. They could definitely get into a high position of being very wise, very knowledgeable. Like they're kind of like an old soul. Like this person is like mentally very old, but like they could be very like young. It's like their mentality is very like mature. I think this person is definitely a student of life. They love to learn. They maybe ask a lot of questions. They could be very humble. They could be very wise. I think this person maybe is becoming more of a humble person. Okay, so what about you are they obsessed about? Like, what are they obsessing about with you, pile 3? Honestly, I'm kind of getting like these cards maybe represent you. The past couple readings, that's what I was getting, even though they're supposed to represent this person. Why is this person obsessed with you? 2, 3. 2 of Cups. I think this person's obsessed with you because they may have a crush on you. They maybe are obsessed with your self-love, how much you love yourself, and how much you are becoming a wise teacher. And they may also feel like there may have been a breakup in the past or some sort of imbalance or tension. You might have like tension with this person, whether it's like actual anger with this person or like some sort of like tension, like fighting tension, or like disagreement or like tension with this person, or it might honestly be like sexual tension. We have broken communication. Maybe you're not talking to this person at all. And I think this person is kind of hung up on you and can't really let you go. And we have Cancer. We also have Queen of Swords. You could be someone who's maybe a Queen of Swords. You could have a lot of unbiased judgment. You could be very independent. You could also have maybe a Libra or Virgo placement that's very important. But you could have very clear boundaries. You could be someone who has direct communication. You may have a very clear mind, and you could be very perceptive. Like maybe you observe a lot of people. You're very quiet. You kind of just like look around and like observe people. I think you're very independent, and you may set clear boundaries with people, and you have direct communication. Like you don't sugarcoat anything. You tell it how it is, and you don't care to be like cold-hearted. Like you don't give a fuck if you come off as like a bitch. We have Leo energy here. So you may have a Leo placement, or someone maybe that is obsessing with you is a Leo. We have inner strength, self-doubt, weakness, insecurity, low energy, raw emotion, pride. This person could be very prideful. This person could maybe feel like weak when you are doing good. Like this person feels better when you are like less than them. Like they get their ego from like, they boost their ego when other people are doing less than them. Like they need to feel like they're the best. And when they're not the best, or if someone else is getting attention, it's like the end of the fucking world. This person may also, if that's not the case, this person maybe also just may struggle with inner strength, or they may struggle with self-doubt or insecurity or low energy or pride. They may feel like you are very strong internally, like mentally. They may struggle with their pride as well, like letting go of their pride and just maybe apologizing, or letting go of their pride and maybe just like, you know, fixing things, or going out of their way to like say I'm sorry, or like, you know, just like forgive and forget. Like this person may have struggle with their pride. And then we have 2 of Wands. We have planning, progress, making decisions, discovery, leaving home, travel plans. This person might be really jealous that maybe you travel a lot. They could be jealous that you make a lot of decisions, or you're planning for the future, or you maybe are discovering new things, like maybe exploring the world. You could be someone who explores a lot of the world. This person could be jealous of that, or maybe obsessed that you do that. Like maybe they want to do that with you. This person could also just be like planning to maybe come forward towards you, and leaving home, like leaving the comfort of their house, and maybe possibly letting go of their pride to be raw with you and be honest and let go of this like egotism, and maybe just like finally give in. And but yeah, let's see what else. Okay, so we also have the Lovers, and we have King of Wands in reverse. So I think this person, yeah, I'm definitely getting some sort of love energy Okay, so this person could definitely maybe see you as a potential lover in the future. They may be feeling very weak. Like maybe they feel like you are better than them, and they may have an insecurity of like their validation and their strength of who they are came from how everyone else was like less than. And now that you're glowing the fuck up and becoming this higher self, like great person and like strong, like I don't give a fuck, like mentality, this person may feel very insecure or like um scared around you, and they need to realize like they need to give themselves their own validation. They don't need to seek validation from other people. So they may be like going through that right now. They may be in a very unstable state right now. They could be definitely in their fire signs right now. Like they're definitely like on the move, and they're in like a very unstable place right now. We have Gemini. We have Gemini. Someone could be a Gemini. We have the lovers. We have love, harmony, relationships, union, partners, sexuality, passion, values. You guys maybe share same values. You may have deep love. It says a choice, the strength of two together, alignment. This person maybe is obsessed with you because they want to. First off, they could be definitely sexually. There could be a lot of sexual tension. They could be sexually attracted to you. They could just be honestly in love with you. They could also just be obsessed because they want to be you, or they want to like be with you. They could also be someone who's very impulsive. They may have high expectations. They might be putting you on a pedestal and like fantasizing you a bit. And it's not good because like obviously you're a human being, you make mistakes, you're not perfect, and that might lead to some future complications, because then they're going to be like disappointed when they find out that you're not what they expected, when in reality it's like that's not realistic. I think this person may be very impulsive when it comes to you, like maybe they act really impulsive. They also might have unachievable expectations. Like they could be just so like their expectations are like too fucking high. And maybe one of their expectations is like for you to come to them, when in reality it's like they like expect you to know what they want, or they expect you to like, I just thought of like kiss their ass or like bow down to them, and in reality that's like, hey, like you need an equal loving relationship. I think this person may struggle with their ego, or struggle with their pride. So let's pull some emotions cards. I kind of want to know what the emotions are. What are the emotions in this connection? One, two, three. Okay, we have abundance. You may be someone who, maybe there was a lot of abundance in the past, or maybe you gave this person a lot of abundance in the past. Maybe a reason to why this person is obsessed with you is because you're very abundant. I think there definitely may be growth in the future. This person might grow a lot in the future. You may grow a lot in this future. Maybe this connection will grow a lot in the future. Let's pull some more. What other emotions? We have cleanse. I think this person is trying to cleanse and maybe like allow this change to come forward. I think this person is maybe trying to find more strength and comfortability in being in uncomfortable situations. Like this person's trying to learn how to allow this change to progress. Like they're like afraid to be in like this unstable place, and it's like, listen, you need to push yourself into instability in order to change. And maybe this person's afraid that they're going to make stupid decisions or fuck up or whatever, and it's like, hey, you need to learn how to be comfortable in uncomfortable situations. I think this person maybe needs to be able to have more discipline and more control in their actions. We have success. I think This person might see you as someone who's very successful, maybe with it comes to your strength, like maybe you're very strong. You could be also very mentally strong, like you don't let people like make you feel bad or anything. You just like kind of like just cut people off. And you could be someone who maybe maintains good friendships or relationships with people, and they could be jealous of that. They could also be maybe obsessed with you because maybe you rejected them in the past, and they could be planning for, it's kind of like they can't move forward, like they can't go forward, they're still stuck because of this rejection, and maybe they need to let that go because maybe they're still like in love with you, and it's like they can't seem to let that go. They could also be this could be many different things. Like this could be like maybe they're planning that you'll reject them, or maybe they feel like you rejected them and they're still planning to like come to you and or maybe make a decision, or they still feel like there's still like something there to work with or progress with. Maybe you rejected them in the past, and maybe there was like a separation, like they left to find discovery, and it's like they had to leave the safety of their home in order to reach out, I guess. We have stop. So stop makes me think of in reverse. And then we also have strength underneath. There could be possibly a lot of energy towards this connection, and maybe a little, maybe lust, maybe anger. Stop with the stop card deep down. Maybe someone feels like they need to stop the love that they have for this person. This person could maybe, like, you rejected them, they're like, I need to stop having feelings for this person. It might be both of you, to be honest. It could also be maybe saying, like, maybe you need to stop having feelings for this person because maybe this just, you know, this person might be have unachievable expectations for you. We have a lot of energy, like I said. I think there's definitely a lot of, there's a lot of red here. There's a lot of like orangey reds, a lot of energy coming. This situation might come to you soon. We have space. There could be a lot of space in the past, and it's like there needed to be a cleanse of some sort of like maybe heartache or some sort of pain. Cleanse, and then it's like success, and it's almost like a story, like it's like you needed to clean yourself. You had to like maybe hermit or reflect on the situation, like maybe something happened, cleanse, and like forgive, forget, move forward, finding success, like maybe finding the inner strength, letting go of the insecurity and self-doubt, and maybe like be vulnerable and finding success. And then like maybe there is a rejection, and then finally maybe they will stop having love for you. Or this could be like, I don't know, that could be something. Or maybe this is like they're just afraid of rejection, and that maybe they're like hoping that they will get rejected so they could finally move on from this person. Okay, let's do some messages. Do some of these. I'll do like a couple of these. What else about you that they're obsessed about? Just dropped so many cards. One, two, we have hello, communication. There could be definitely some communication that maybe needs to be done. Or you could just be like an air sign type communicator, like maybe you just spit out straight facts, like you don't like let emotions get in the way, and maybe that's how you'll like communicate with this person. We have architect. That could be something significant, like maybe this person is an architect, or maybe They don't have to be an architect. Like maybe they could be deep down like someone who's a designer or someone who creates like just art. Like they could be like someone who loves to draw, or a painter, or someone who maybe is very into architecture or interior design, or houses, construction, something like that. We have mental health. Someone could be struggling with mental health, maybe depression, anxiety, sadness. I think more specifically like with their anger, there could be maybe their worth as well, struggling with their worth more specifically. I think that might be both of you. We have warmth here. Warmth keeps coming out. I think this person maybe likes, maybe this person likes how you overcame mental illness. Like maybe they see that you were very depressed in the past and you overcame it, and that maybe is something that they are obsessed with. Like they want to get to know how you did it. They could also see you deep down as someone who's very warm, very loving, very inviting, very kind, and maybe you come off very cold, but like deep down you're very warm and like very healing, kind person. Like you have this cold energy maybe to like protect yourself, and this person sees that. We have deception going on here. So in reverse, someone could be deceiving themselves. I think this person, like I said, put you on a pedestal. You could be putting them on a pedestal, and you're like kind of gaslighting yourself into thinking that this person is better than what you thought or who they truly are. And you could be trying to, like, you might get into a relationship with them and then try to change them. And it's like, bro, you can't enter a relationship like thinking that they're this perfect person, because they're not that person, and you're not allowing this person to be themselves. And it's just like, off the bat, it's like you're already hurting this person. So I just don't think that's a good way to get into a connection. Maybe that could be something maybe you address with this person if you guys end up like starting things or having a relationship. We have caramel candles, could be significant. I also see stop caring for me. I love your body. Spiritual awakening in progress. We got big human baby. Maybe this person is still very childish. We have dinner date. They may bring you on a dinner date. We also have be careful with who you surround yourself with. Someone is not to be trusted. This could be someone who maybe is a Leo, or this could be maybe this person we're talking about. Like maybe this person, there could be maybe you feel like you can't trust this person. That could be why you're so cold with them. Maybe you feel like they'll talk shit behind your back, or end up like mistreating you, or just talking shit about you, or like someone who would like twist your words and maybe like go behind your back and like talk about the situation and like maybe hype themselves up and make you look stupid. So that could be something that maybe you're worried about. Maybe that's why you're so distant with this person or cold with this person. And you have to figure out if that's the truth or if that's something real. Is that like you're projecting trauma, or is that something real with this person? Something to ask yourself. Walking on a tightrope. They could feel like you're really walking on a tightrope with this person, like you don't know what to say, how to act, what to do. This person could feel that way with you. You could be like shy with this person. Stop being impulsive. I think this person needs to stop being impulsive and needs to like think before they act. And it says the answer is yes. So I didn't even realize, but the answer is yes, because all these cards say yes. So I definitely think if you were asking yourself about a question about this person, it says the answer is yes. This person may also have long hair. So that is what I have for you, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please give this video a like and consider subscribing, and I'll see you in one of my next ones. Bye!